Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is February the 2nd, 2022. We're going to talk about pancakeswap today. We're going to see if cake is in a bear market. Let me zoom out on this chart. You guys can actually see already whether or not we're in a bear market for cake. I'm going to talk about that today and see whether or not this price is going to get some elevation, see if the price is going to go up, or are we still going to see the price go down? So before I get started, welcome to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. You guys appreciate my videos, my content. Make sure you guys follow me. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, share the video, do all of those things because I want to make sure that you all stay updated as to where I'm looking for these prices to go. You guys can see that I did a price prediction in cake all the way back in September of last year, still anticipating the weakness. So you should say, well, we're not surprised to see the price in cake go down. We're not surprised to see that the market in cake is in a bear market because we talked about that in September. So now let's go ahead and start real quick, and you guys can already see 25.18%. If you were to get out the market now in cake though, take a look at this. That's about 58.5% profitability, right? This is the only way that you're able to capitalize and profit into the market, is that you got to predict and forecast where price is going to go without the confusion. So let me go ahead and get rid of this. That is done. That is over. And I already want you all to notice one thing, right? We cannot be bullish, or at least put the emphasis of price going back up in cake until we see this market break this area to the upside, right? So I'm going to create this new horizontal level for us to focus in on in the market in cake. Don't expect any upward price movement. Don't expect the bullish market to start in cake until we see the price break back up above $10. All right. So now you guys can see that, well, maybe we might be, how far away are we from $10? Let's see. So we're about 28.5% in the market in cake for us hitting or reaching $10 again. Now let me zoom in because I don't want you all to get complacent. I don't want you all to think that on this particular video, on this particular price analysis, that the market in cake is relatively strong, because it's not. We're in a downtrend, and we need to continue to think that until we see this market in cake give us a different idea, right? We need to continue to follow the same type of notion. The market is telling us how it's feeling already. So now let me switch this over to a monthly time frame so we could get an overall gist as to what the market on a monthly basis has been revealing to us. Now look at this. The last 5 months, yes, 5 months, this market in cake has been going down in price. This tells you how weak the overall market is in cake. This tells you that the majority of the market participants are not buying this particular type of cryptocurrency. And when they don't buy, price goes down, right? Until they find a level to which they are willing to stop the price from bleeding. Now, are we still weak? I think you guys can get the gist from a monthly price chart that, yeah, this market price in cake is relatively weak. Let's see what's going on in the market in cake on the 2 weeks then. I really don't like the 2 weeks time frame neither. Look at this last 2 weekly price bar here. It tells us how weak the overall market is. Rather than people buying over the last 2 weeks, most of that price action, most of the transactions completed on this exchange was people selling out of their cake tokens. So now, what do you think here? Do you see strength? Do you see weakness? Yeah, there's still weakness here on the chart in cake right there. Look at this on a 1 weekly time frame. You see this? What do you all think here on the 1 weekly time frame? Do you see any indications that the market is buying? Because I will show you that from a weekly perspective, this is where the market is trying to buy, right there. Now, why do I say that? Well, when you zoom in real quick, let me show you why I say that buyers came into the market last week, right? So you can see that the volume from the last 2 weeks, they're about average. They're about the same, not exactly the same, but they're pretty identical. But look at the spread of each of these weekly price bars. One is monumentally smaller than the previous week. So if all of that volume came in last week on that very small spread, what do you think really happened? Did buyers come in, or mostly selling? This lets you know that the market is trying to find a stoppage. It's trying to stop falling. That's what it's trying to do. But when you break out into new all-time lows, you begin to question, like, where's the bottom? Because it's hard to determine where is the bottom in the market in cake. I mean, I want you all to see this. Here on this Binance exchange, we haven't been this low before. And it questions to say, well, how low can this market really go then on this exchange in this particular type of market? Anywhere, right? Let's see what's going on to the market in cake on a 3-day time frame. Let's see what's going on here. And you guys can actually tell that not a lot's been going on. It seems like the market is waiting for a catalyst. It seems like it's waiting for something to happen before we get some increased volatility. Now, one thing I would tell you is that this volume has been on a decrease the last couple of 3-day price bars, meaning that we're about due for a move. Whether the price is going to go up, whether it's going to go down, we're about due for a move here in cake. 5-day time frame. Pretty much the same thing. Not a lot's going on. All right, cool. Let's look at this on a 2-day time frame then. What do you see here? What do you think? Do you think buying is coming into the market? Because look at this. Yeah, it's not a surprise that the market is elevated above $7. That's not a surprise. The market is trying to do something right here. Now, maybe we might get a small movement higher in price and cake back up here towards this $10 area, and then we might begin another descension to lower prices. Let's take a look at this market in cake on an hourly time frame to see whether or not the market actually is giving us a pretty good bout of indication of strength. And as of right now, it's not massively strong, but it's strong to where we might see it hit $8 and $8.50. Look at this on the 7-hour. What do you think? All right, let's look at this on the 3-hour. What do you think? Is this price trying to go up? Is it trying to go down? So this is what I'm going to do. Since I don't cover this particular cryptocurrency on a long-term basis, we need to continue to play the weakness into the market and cake. But first, I might come through and play some strength though, because I'm looking at this on a daily basis and I'm still seeing indication that this market wants to go up. Now let me see if it's really worth it though, because if the market is not worth where I see price going, which is around 5%, I mean, maybe you want to tag that out, maybe you want to participate, maybe not in cake. Maybe we get hit close to $9, $8.75, right? So I'm going to play the strength into the market in cake, right? Now, this is going to be only contingent unless we see price break below this $7 price. If it does, cut it, because this market here in cake is trading in all-time lows and we don't know how low the price is going to go. So this is literally the only thing that is keeping this market from falling in cake. That's the only thing. So I think we got a little bit of momentum to at least see this price in cake come towards $8, right? At least. So I'm going to do like the first price target at around $8. That's my first area. My second area is going to be around $8.75. Okay, $8.70, which is around 14%. That's pretty good. It's not that bad for us to see the market in cake come towards. Okay, and that's how far I'm going to go right now. I can see the price trying to hit $9, but we definitely need to see a pretty good bout of strength coming to the market in cake, and we really haven't seen that so far. So this is a very small opportunity. This is not one of those weekly, monthly plays to where we just can let the market trade. It's going to take that long for it to happen. No, this needs to happen relatively quick. And if it doesn't, every day that passes, you might need to come through and say, yeah, the market is not really giving me what I expected it to do in this short time frame. All right, so this is it. First spot, $8. Second spot, $8.70. We really don't see the emphasis of this market really trying to break up there towards $9.50 yet. But as time goes on, if we see the strength continue up here around $8.70, then yeah, let the market ride. Okay, but that's the only way that you need to play that one. So that is it. I got the comment section open. Let me know, what do you all think about cake? Do you think the market's going to go up? Do you think it's going to go down? Where do you see this price going over the next couple of weeks? Like I said, it's not going to be a long-term play. Just looking at this on a daily basis. All right, let me know real quick. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.